What is up? Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys just for listening to our content. And of course, sharing this out to your friends, your family, your other team workers, your coworkers, and your team members as well. But hey, guys, today, we're going to be sharing a little bit about something that I struggle with all the time. And it's something that I really didn't understand for the longest time. So I would run a Facebook ad. And I remember so many times that, here I would run a Facebook ad. I get a lot of clicks, a lot of engagement, but it was the wrong audience. Or maybe I get a lot of people that would go from Facebook to my squeeze page or whatever, my funnel, and I realized running a home-based business, it takes time. And many times it's like, I don't know if you've run into this, but it's like everybody's fine with taking your money. They're perfectly fine with doing it. And you have to be very cognizant of, okay, can this person help me? Can this individual, do they have the results that I'm looking for? There are so many different programs and information and this and that. And I'll tell you this, guys, it's so easy to, and I even catch myself doing it. There's different marketing systems and marketing this and marketing that and digital software and digital products that you can purchase as an entrepreneur. And what we tend to do is we tend to read, listen, podcast, and we never do, right? And so that's one of the reasons why we ran our business or run our podcast, is because we talk about wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is knowing what we need to do. Wisdom is actually applying it and doing it. So many of us, we know that, hey, we have to save for retirement, but how many of us actually do it? And so that's the reason why I really wanted to share with you something that is so impactful and just something that, is very achievable for those that really want to build a home-based business. It is about building a relationship and engaging with every single person. Today we're going to be talking how to build thousands of subscribers to your newsletter. And first of all, you have to understand the reason why you want to do that. I've learned this a lot from Russell Brunson and from his marketing techniques. What happens in YouTube, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, all those platforms you do not own. So you push out content, and you push out content, and you push out content. And the thing is all that audience, you want to basically get an email list. And that's the reason why you want to have a newsletter. You want to have something to an email list or a way to attract these people. All these other platforms you don't own. And so what happens is, like a chatbot, for example. That's a great way to engage with your customers, but I still want their contact information. I still want them either email, or I still want their text to subscribe or whatever, SMS texting. And the reason why is because you don't own those platforms. And as home-based business owners and side hustlers, we don't sometimes realize that, and so we're hustling it away. We're selling some stuff, and what happens is we don't really actually figure out how to, develop a newsletter, develop an asset like an email list or an SMS system. And so, this is something that I had to work on consistently. And then all of a sudden, when you were able to identify, hey, this is the market we're looking for, and not only a market, but also this is who we want to service. Okay, so building a list of thousands may seem daunting, definitely for those side hustlers and entrepreneurs, and sometimes it may be impossible, but it's something that can really happen if you know exactly what to do. If you know the path, you can always travel back down that path. The truth is that list building is easy to do and can be set up quickly and can make you lots of cash if you know how to treat your subscribers. So today I'll show and be teaching you how to build a list of thousands within a few months. Okay, so how to build a list of thousands, an effective squeeze page. What I've learned after working with some unbelievable, incredible people that I didn't know how to, and so what I did was I found people that knew how to build a squeeze page, that build a funnel, and a really fantastic funnel. Keep it extremely simple. Really what I found is the more basic and simple your website, your funnel, or whatever, the easier it is to get their email. Boom, email. Boom, email. And then right after that landing page, the squeeze page, and then landing page, then all of a sudden you give them value, as much value as you can, because what you do is you build trust and credibility. Okay. Now, you need to make sure that you talk about what they're going to get and how they will benefit from it, exactly what they can achieve with what you're giving them. This is, again, does a lot of, this is where research comes in handy. You find questions that people are asking. A lot of people that I've realized in the home-based business, the side hustlers, they realize that they don't have, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars that they can invest in these programs, in these internet marketing, these digital products. And I understand. And that's the reason why we go out there and we mentor and coach individuals on how to build those, so that you don't have to spend all the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars like I did to learn and understand how to build successfully a side hustle or a business, so that I can retire from my job, right? So you need to make sure you talk about that stuff. You need to say, hey, okay, this is what you're going to get. This is how you're going to get it. This is how you're going to benefit from it. Okay. So, for example, the reason why you clicked on this YouTube is because, guess what? I'm giving value. You're looking for a question, and I'm giving you the answer. And after, obviously from my experience of building a business and a newsletter, and really still in the pattern, it's not like I'm 1,000, but I'm not like 10,000, 100,000, a million, right? Like some of these companies. However, though, I realize is, who better to learn from than those that are doing it with you, beside you, and that's what's so powerful. So I've got 1,000, but I just want to share with you that that's the powerful part behind it. Okay. Look at top marketers. Look at people that have done it before. I use SimilarWeb. I use BuzzSumo. I use BuzzFeed. A lot of these websites, you can go check out other people's content regarding their YouTube. But these are just great, valuable resources that, small business owners, they have a free subscription, and you can go in and learn your niche, your market. Like I go in and I, Google or find keywords of home business, home-based businesses, side hustlers, make extra money, whatever it is. What happens then is those individuals, they tend to get pumped up and excited, and I can reach out and figure out what their content, what they're looking for out there in the internet, what questions are they having, so that I can give them value and answer that question for you guys. So answering the question, definitely, if you guys find this valuable so far, definitely hit that like button and subscribe, only if you're motivated and ambitious, guys. Okay, but definitely share this with your friend, your family, and other team members. So look at top marketers, people that have done it before. Try looking at some of the top marketers' squeeze pages. If you look at them, you'll notice how appealing they look and how eye-catching they are. Okay, and sometimes how simple and easy. If you've gone through my squeeze page, you realize, oh, that was very simple. And then my landing page as well. Here is here's my content. Here's my value. Even then, I have it very simple, very easy. I don't want to get my customers or anybody confused, and so that's why I keep it very simple. Just from talking to some of the top people that build funnels, that build landing pages and squeeze pages, it is simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. I remember so many times, I'd be sitting there and I'd take like a day or 2 days or 3 days, or just building my funnel. Oh, just building my funnel, just building it away, and then all of a sudden nothing produces. Either my Facebook ad crashes, right? And it's like, and I understand, like, you have to, this is where a system is so powerful. Like, there's just, when you're like a home-based business and a side hustler, it's like you don't know all this stuff. What you have to realize is, like, my audience. Okay, I found a Facebook ad that actually works, or maybe it doesn't work. Right, the picture isn't good. The copy, the what you write down in the copy, it doesn't get people motivated to click on your ad. If you don't get any clicks, you don't get any emails. If you don't get any emails, you don't get any sales. If you don't get any sales, you don't have any money, and you're stuck where you're at. Right. But there's so many things that you have to figure out, and that's why systems are so powerful. If you can find a system, if you can find someone that can mentor you and coach you on how to build, like, hey, this is a Facebook ad, this is the target, we already know that they're going to click because it's proven, and then they come over here to your squeeze page, you get an email, then you get a scheduled call, and then you close them, and then all of a sudden you make money, and you're free, right? And so to me, that's the power behind a system and a mentor that knows what they're doing and being able to implement something. And that's what, obviously that's what we do. But again, just look at top marketers, look at individuals that have gone and done it before. My other notes here. Rank the squeeze page high. Ranking the squeeze page high can help make sure that more and more people will be visiting the squeeze page. So creating a separate page on your website for this is not that good because people will just scroll around your website. Make sure really what you do is just have one click, boom. The only option when they get there is to put their email. If they want to know, and really what's really incredible, if you think about it this way, the perspective behind this. If you think about the perspective behind this, the reason why you're doing this is because it really filters out the people that are serious. See, you're pushing a huge, massive net. A lot of people aren't ready for your product. That's okay. Because if they're not ready, I'm not going to try to sell them. I want people that are interested, that basically raise their hand and say, hey, I'm looking for your product, your service, your system, whatever, right? That's the same thing with my ad. And I'm at this point right now where it's like this faith, where I had to spend a lot of money, but I know at the end it's going to create results. And it's one of those things like I have to really tune it up and put more money. And I understand where many of you guys are at. You guys tried side hustles before. You guys actually tried a home-based business and try to get it up and running. And I see so many times where I was just listening to a YouTube marketer talking about all the different ways you can make $100 a day, and Amazon this, and I have literally a list right here. Let me take a look. Udemy, Thinkific, Teachable, Rakuten, Flippa, Empire, Amazon Handmade, Legendary Marketer. I mean, all these different websites. And really what I found, in affiliate marketing is you have to stay consistent. You have to finally focus on one strategy. So for example, I think the best example behind this, I'm sorry I'm getting on a tangent, but I want to kind of just, foot stomp this for this main reason. Entrepreneurs are so well known for, just going here, and we're like a fart in a windstorm, right? We're just all over the place. And if you can focus on, and I can tell you from experience, because I remember when I would spend so much time, because it's like, okay, I've got a health and wellness product. I don't talk about health and wellness. It doesn't motivate me. It doesn't, just doesn't juices me up. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to sell it and go with it. It fumbled. I had an energized drink mix company, and that did pretty well, but that was just mainly me hustling. I had no clue what I was doing with internet marketing. I still have no clue with, I shouldn't say now. I know what I'm doing with internet marketing, but like with the energized drink mix, it's like I didn't know what I was doing. All I was doing was just going out in Columbus, Ohio, talking to bars and restaurants and hustling it. And I got into quite a few bars and restaurants and making a good substantial income from it. But of course, again, taking it to the next level to mentor and coach on how to actually develop an internet marketing business. And that's where, my wife and I are now in that situation where we've been able to do pretty well financially. And now we can help other individuals that want to build a substantial income. And so I really just want to share with you, what going from energized drink mix to like health and wellness to, CBD, right? Because I thought that was trending. I thought that was big. And don't get me wrong, you can still make money in this stuff, but you have to understand you have to focus on that and you have to drive that home, and that's all you talk about. And so that's one of the things that I realized is like, I don't want to talk about CBD for the next 40 years of my life. I don't want to be known as a CBD dude. I want to be known as someone that's mentoring, a coach, and helping individuals create side hustles and home-based businesses. And that is my ultimate goal, really. That's it, And so that's what I found very interesting about, developing this content, because I think this could be very beneficial if you know how to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the first step. But in order to get to 1,000 subscribers, you have to make sure all this other back-end stuff that we're not necessarily the best at. And that's okay. We're not the best at. We just got to get better, and we got to find people like myself and others that are able to help you along that path. So those 3 tips are extremely powerful. Anybody who tries them out are surely going to build a list of thousands within a few weeks. Really, just like I said, what you do is you build an effective squeeze page. Keep it simple. You can take a look at mine. Mine is doing very well. It's staying consistent and keeping costs down. Cost per click is extraordinarily low. Look at top marketers. Again, just look at my squeeze page. You can take a look. It's very simple. And making sure that, really what I found is identifying the Facebook ad. If you can find someone that you can, an expert that is in that niche, that market, whether that be health and wellness, whether that be in finance, you want to make sure that you're targeting the right people, because if you don't target the right people, all this money is being wasted. And what's really, really interesting is, Facebook is an amazing tool if you know how to use it. And that's what I found a lot of times is a lot of people don't know how to use it. I remember when I would run a Facebook ad, I was doing all the things wrong, like drastically. The reason why I say Facebook ads is because I don't really dive too much into YouTube, not yet. That's the reason why I've got relatively small subscribers, but I haven't really got into Google Ads either. I focus, and this is my strategy, guys, okay, is I focus on one platform until I'm good at it, and then focus on another. I would try to go out there and build hundreds of pieces of content on TikTok and LinkedIn and all this other stuff, and Instagram, right? Instagram, I don't have an appreciation for it. I'm not good at it. I'm not the best at it. If you're great at Instagram, that's fantastic. I'm better at Facebook. I'm fantastic at LinkedIn, and I'm getting better at YouTube. So, guys, I just want to share that with you. If you guys want to really build your email list and your newsletter, those are the ways to do it. Very simple, finding that solution that those people are having those problems, and basically giving those answers, and then building that relationship. If you are starting out small with 10 or 15 or 20 or 30, and you're like, man, I'm not at 1,000, appreciate every single one of those. What I found is when I was starting out with small business, I would be literally Facebook messaging these people, my customers, like my potential customers, like I'd be reaching out to them. Hey man, how you doing? Da-da-da. Because guess what? I didn't have their phone number, but I'd be reaching out to them. I'd ask them a question. I'd engage with them. And I was in a situation where my email, even if you're at like 200, 300, you should still be doing that because you can. And because you know how much that would mean to someone. In a world where we're so focused on this automation that people lose that relational. And so when you can actually be a relational aspect, like for example, when you go through my squeeze page and you want to be mentored and coached on how to actually build a side hustle and build phenomenal results, you don't talk to one of my secretaries. No, you literally talk to me. I'm the one on the phone. I'm the one investing my time and energy and resources into you to help you succeed. And, I take that apply, at some point where my time will be, I will get extremely busy, but I will still value that over automation. And the reason why is because that's what makes me different. So guys, go out there, implement this into your system. If you guys like this, like I said, like, subscribe, share, whatever, all that shenanigans all over the place. Hey guys, enjoy, and until next time.